Now, brother, I have to warn you. This video will make you feel really uncomfortable, and if you're fine with just staying in your comfort zone, then seriously, I'm advising you, click off of this video. But if you want to level up and become richer and become successful eventually, or if you are successful, become more successful, then you need to stick around. This changed my life, and this can change your life as well. This was not just some shitty ass hook. I'm being serious, bro. If you're fine with staying in your comfort zone, click off. With that out of the way, let's move in, dude. It all personally for me changed the day when I decided to sit down and have a conversation with myself. What conversation? Well, the honest and truthful conversation of, am I actually doing the shit that I need to do? Or am I just doing the stuff that makes me feel good? Am I doing the productive things? Or am I doing the things that make me feel productive? You know? Because here's the thing. If you don't know who I am, I hit 10K a month at 17 years old. Now I'm 18 and I'm making multiple 5 figures a month. That is who I am. That's what I do. That's what I've achieved. And how did I get here? Well, again, it all started with me having a really truthful and honest conversation with myself. One second, something's happening with my camera. Okay. So it all changed when I had an honest conversation with myself. I'm a procrastinator and lazy person by nature, right? I used to be incredibly fat. I never played any sports. All I did was just play video games all day, every single day, right? And even when I somehow decided to start my business, I was procrastinating really hard. I was just reading a lot of books, watching a lot of videos. What else was I doing? Doing the same monotonous tasks that I've already perfected. And, I was writing these emails that I would send out to people or whatever. And I was just writing them, not for the sake that they're gonna make me money eventually, or are they gonna push me forward, move the needle forward. I was just writing them to make myself feel good. Like, oh, look at me, I'm productive, I'm writing emails. Oh, look at me, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm educating myself. That didn't benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So one day, I noticed one thing. I've been doing this for quite some time now. I believe it was 3 months in. Yeah, it was 3 months in. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck? I've already been doing this for 3 months. I have achieved literally jack shit. I have 0 clients. I've been on 0 sales calls. I have nothing. I've wasted 90 days of my life. Well, I thought that I wasted, but actually I was learning. But here's the thing. I was learning too much. I was procrastinating and I was lazy. So what did I do? I sat down and I had an honest conversation with myself. I said, dude, are you actually moving forward, or do you just feel like you're moving forward? Does that make sense? I asked myself if I am being productive, or was I feeling like I was productive? Because all of those emails, all of those podcasts, all of those books, I've done that over and over and over again. I've done that so many times. I already knew everything. Every single podcast and book that I've consumed, they were all the same basically. I've seen and heard the information before, but I was still listening to them. You know why? It's because they made me feel good. But it didn't make me any good. It didn't give me any good. It just made me feel good. So I sat down, I talked to myself, and I was like, dude, enough. You actually need to lock in and do new things. So guess what? That conversation with me happened. And all of a sudden, I land a fucking sales call. Oh, people started replying to me. And why did that happen? It is because I was honest with myself. I had that honest, truthful, yet really hurtful conversation with myself. And you need to have it with yourself as well. There's something that you're doing in life that you need to change. But you won't change it, and nothing will change unless you're honest and truthful with yourself. Because here's the thing. Honesty and truthfulness are the first steps to achieving the things that you want. They're the first steps towards change. A fat person doesn't magically become shredded unless they fucking sit down, realize, and tell themselves, yeah, shit, you are kind of fat. Those people will never lose weight until they say that they are fat. How do I know? It's because I have been fat. And I tried to avoid that fact. I don't know how much it is in pounds. I was like, let's say 200 pounds. Somewhere around there. I was 90 kilograms in second grade, right? I was this little, like, short, but fat kid. Holy shit. Now I weigh 85 kilograms, which is like 180 pounds maybe. I am 6'3". I weigh less than I did back in second grade, and I am way taller. So, how did I lose the weight? Well, I stopped running away from myself. I realized that no one is coming to save me. So I sat down and I told myself, dude, you are fucking fat. You need to lose the weight. And here's the thing. You won't get a liposuction. No one is coming to do the diet for you. No one will do the cardio for you. You are the only person who can fucking fix this. So I had that conversation with myself, that hairy and honest and truthful, yet really painful conversation. I talked to myself and I changed. You see, everything good in life, everything that you want, the dreams, cars, you retiring your mom, you buying your dream house, you getting on that fucking first class flight, you can achieve all of those things. But you first need to be honest with yourself. Are you 100% in on this? Are you working as hard as you could be? Are you actually doing things that make you productive, or are you feeling productive? Are you just procrastinating, or are you actually threading the needle forward and moving forward? You need to be honest with yourself. That is key. That is what made me change. That is what made others change. Every successful person that you know, along their journey, they had a conversation with maybe someone else or themselves. This honest, truthful, really painful conversation. Am I doing the things that I need? Or am I actually going all in? Or am I really doing something at all? You just need to have that honest conversation with yourself. And you know exactly what the topic is about. You know exactly what you're lacking in. You know exactly what you need to change. So dude, sit down someday. Not someday. Sit down today. Sit down now. And talk to yourself. And ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? How bad do I want it? Am I willing to take every single risk and go through these failures and go through these problems and keep on pushing even though it's gonna hurt? Am I willing to do that? Be honest with yourself. Because you are the only person who truly cares about you. So be honest with yourself. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Lying to yourself is not gonna get you anywhere. Imagine you're fat and you say you're shredded, but you're fat. That is not gonna benefit you in any way. You're gonna die of a fucking heart attack. Instead, if you're fat and you sit down and you say, shit, I'm fat, I need to drop like 60 pounds, that would hurt, but that would be way more beneficial to you. Your arteries wouldn't get clogged up. Well, they've already been clogged up probably, but you could still lose the weight, remove additional stress from your heart, and not fucking die. And how do you not die? Well, you be honest with yourself. You sit down and you talk to yourself. It's gonna be painful, but dude, after this video, I'm gonna end this video really quickly, but please, I'm asking you, turn off your phone, turn off all of your notifications, turn on do not disturb mode. Sit down and think. You know what the topic is. You know what you need to talk to yourself about. You know what you need to be honest with yourself about. You know where you're lying to yourself. You know where you're procrastinating. You know where you're not going all in. So sit down and be honest with yourself. Make yourself feel uncomfortable, because being honest with yourself and reassessing your current situation is step number 1 towards success. It's what made me change. It's what made me go from $0 a month to fucking multiple 5 figures a month. Being truthful and honest with yourself. So I'm ending the video. Turn off your phone and be honest with yourself. Alright, brother? Be honest. It's gonna hurt, but be honest. Fucking kill it, dude.